Hello, everyone. My name is Mr. Escobedo, and I will be your summer school teacher. I'm very excited that you guys are part of my class and part of this journey. We're going to have a great 5 weeks. We're going to learn a lot. We're going to have fun doing it, and we're going to enjoy our summer as well. So, before we get started, I'm going to tell you guys I taught first grade through the regular year. So, I dealt with a lot of kids your age because I had them in my class before, and I think I just love this grade level. You guys work so hard and always try to please us, so I'm going to be here doing my best for whatever you guys need. So don't ever hesitate to jump on an office hour or ask your parents to give me a call with your cell phones if they need to talk, and we can do that. Whatever help you guys need, I'll be here. With that being said, I will have a co-teacher. Her name is Chandler Dunn, and she'll be doing the reading lessons for this week. So you'll see me for math and her for reading. So just don't get confused when you see two teachers. I will be the one looking over your work, so no need to get confused there. She will just be showing you the reading lesson or presenting the reading lesson. So let's go ahead and get started. First thing I'm going to do is go over our lesson, just like we would if we were in class. So I'm going to introduce it. We're going to be representing numbers using models and standard word and expanded form. So let's get started. Our first one, we are going to agree or disagree. If you agree, I want you to hold a thumbs up. If you disagree, I want you to put your thumbs down. Okay, and I'll give everybody a second to think about their answers so they can do it while they're watching this video. First one, I'm going to model it and I'm going to show you guys what I expect to see after this first problem. The model below represents 61. So we need to determine if this model right here represents this number 61. Okay? So I'm going to read it again. The model below represents 61. If I was a student, in my opinion, I would be holding my thumb up. I agree with this statement. I think this is a correct statement. I think this is how you show 61 using your base 10 blocks. And let's go ahead and count. So remember, these are rods. Rods are 10 single units in one. This is why it's called a rod. There's 10 little blocks in one of these. So we have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 1. Because this is a unit. This is just one cube. This is just one block. So we'll go over that again. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 1. So I agreed, so my answer was correct. Remember, we learned base 10 blocks and place value a little bit throughout earlier in the year. I'm just going to kind of be going quick about it, and hopefully that we remember how to skip count, because you just saw I skip counted by tens and then went into ones. So everything is just going to kind of pile on, and hopefully it's just going to be flowing, right? Like a puzzle. So let's check out number 2. Our third slide, but our second problem. Let's see if I'm going to read the statement. I'm going to give you guys a chance to agree or disagree. The model below represents 32. This is our model. I'll give you guys a second. I'll read it again. The model below represents 32. All right. I think I gave us plenty of time to kind of look at the model, count. I hope we all said disagree, right? This model does not represent 32. And how do we know that? Simple. We're going to go back. Remember, skip counting. Let's go back and skip count our 10 frames. Base 10 blocks. My apologies. This is a rod, so it's 10, 10, 20, 21, 22, 23. So this model actually represents 23, not 32. How could we make it represent 32? Well, I actually have this neat little app, or website, I should say, and we could do it ourselves. Let's do it ourselves. So what number did I say again? Let's go back. We need to represent 32. So we're going to represent 32. How many rods am I going to need? If each rod is 10, we need to get to 30. Let's skip count. Well, we got 1, so we got 10, 20, 30. Am I going to use another rod or am I going to use another unit? Remember, unit is just one. We're going to use just a unit, right? One unit. So we got 31. Another unit, we have 32. So now are we representing the number 32? Let's go ahead and count to check our work. 10, 20, 30, 31, 32. We did it. Great job, guys. Now let's go back. The model below represents 117. The model below represents 117. Let's go ahead and check it out. I'm going to give you guys a second to agree or to disagree. All right. I think I gave everybody plenty of time to go ahead and put their thumbs up or down, and let's see how we did, right? So this is something new. We haven't seen this one before. Who knows what it's called? It's a flat, right? Flat is 100, right? There is 100 little units, single units, and there is 10 rods. So we know this is 100. We have 110, 111, 112, 113, 114. Oops. 114, 115, 116, 117. So I hope we all had our thumbs up for that one because we would agree there. We would agree with this statement. This statement right here, 117, right? This is kind of big, right? This is a big number, 117, triple digits. We're determining place value here because we know the 1 is in the 100 spot, right? Oh, maybe we don't. Perfect. This is a great time to go ahead and use another one of our little website place value helpers that I found. So our number was 117, right? So let's go ahead and put 117. Remember, we always work for writing numbers. We're writing 117. So I know there was a 1 in the hundreds. There's a 1 in the tens, right? And then we said 17, so there has to be a 7 here at the end. Look at that. This tells us what's in our ones place, what's in our tens place, and what's in our hundreds place. So we know we had 7 ones. So let's go back and check if we had 7 units. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We had 7 ones. Sure, these units. We are correct here. 110. So that means we should only have 1 rod here. Oh, we do. We have 1 rod. How many flats? How many hundreds do you think we should have? 1. Exactly, 1. So let's go back, double check. We have 1 here. Okay, let's move on to our next problem. Okay, the word form of 36 is 36. This one might be a little bit hard for you guys if spelling's kind of hard and reading's kind of hard, but don't worry, we're going to work on that too. But for right now, I just want to introduce this to you guys just so that you're aware of it, right? The word form of 36 is 36. Do we agree or do we disagree? All right. I hope we all agreed, double thumbs up, agreed for this one. We're actually going to go back to this little tool that I have right here. Let's put in a new number. Let's take this out, right? What number did we say we had? 36. Am I going to start it over here? Or am I going to start over here? Over here, right? So I'm going to go 30. 30? No, 36. And this actually does something very neat for us. It gives it to us expanded and in written form. Check that out, 36. Take a look at those words. 36. And now let's see if it matched our other word in our other slide. 36. Perfect, right? We were right there. Great job. Okay. Now that we kind of got a little understanding, expanded form, place value for these numbers, written form, let's go ahead and do some more practice, but we're going to do them a little bit different. We're going to get past this one now. So I actually have some dice. We're going to use 2 dice for this. And sorry, I'm trying to move myself over here. We're going to roll our dice, and then we're going to write the number in standard form. And I'll show you. I'm going to do one as an example. Roll dice. Oh, no. I made a mistake. I apologize. We did not want 3 dice. We want 2 dice. There you go. Okay. So this is 5 and a 2. This one I see first and this one I see second. So we're going to say this is 52. So I'm going to come over here to my whiteboard. In standard form. I said, Mr. Escobedo said standard form. Write this in standard form. So let me go ahead and get a marker going. All right, let's write this. We said 52. 5. Oh no, that's no good, right? Take my eraser. Let's actually even go back. We're going to get rid of that. Sorry, everyone. I'm going to move myself back over here. I'm going to go back to click this. 52. This is standard form, everyone. Standard form 52, just writing in 52. Now, how can we write this number in expanded form, right? What does that mean? That means we're going to put it in a math problem, right? In a number sentence. That's the correct way to say it. So 52. How am I going to put this in a number sentence? Well, first we have to determine how many tens and how many ones are in this number. I know a little trick, right? Tens, ones. So 50, can I write 50 tens? What does 50 mean? How can we write the number 50? Here we go. 50 plus, how many tens do we have? 2 or ones? These are ones. I caught myself, ones. So we're just going to have 2, right? This is expanded form right here. Mr. Escobedo just wrote this in expanded form. All right. So now that we did one, I kind of showed you guys. Let's do another one. I'm going to go back to my dice. Wow. 52 again. New number. 1, 5, 15. Let's go with 15. So let me go back to the whiteboard. What do we say? 15 in standard form. Let's write this in standard form. 1, 5 in standard form. Let's determine our place value because that always helps. So this is our ones place. This is our tens place. Okay. Now we have to write it in expanded. We determine our place values, right? The ones and the tens. We have it written in standard form. That's just writing the number. And now let's write it in expanded form, which is the number sentence. So start with our tens. How many tens do we have? We just have 1, right? 1 10. So it's just going to be the number 10. Okay. How many ones do we have? 5. So am I going to draw 5 ones? No, right? We're just going to draw the number 5. Expanded form of 15 is 10 plus 5, right? We know the standard form is 15. Expanded form means we're writing it out in a number sentence. Standard form means we're just writing the number. That's just the standard number, right? Let's go back to our dice. Let me just start this over and let me just erase some of this. Actually, I'm just going to clear frame. That's what we're going to do. And then I'm going to go ahead and sticky note. Standard form. Standard form. Just like that. There we go. Make them a little bit bigger so we can see, right? Just draw a little line. Okay. Let's go back to our dice. See if we can get another number. There we go. Big numbers. I like them. 6, 5, 65. Perfect. 65. Switch it up a little bit. 65. How can we write this in standard form? Right? Very simple, right? It's just the number. When I say standard form, this means I just want it to write it in the number. That is it. Just the standard number. So 65, right? What do we have to do? We got to put our little place value marker so we know what's in our ones place and what's in our tens place. So we know in our ones, and we know in our tens. Okay? So tens, how many tens do we have? You know our T means tens. We have 6 tens. So 6 tens, right? That's a little confusing. Are we going to draw 6 tens? No, right? No. The number 60. And how did I know that? Let me show you guys. So I'm going to actually delete these. Delete these. Okay. We have some rods right here. These represent tens, right? So I'm going to grab 6 of them. Let's go ahead and skip count these really quick. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Does this represent 60 or does this represent 6? 60, right? Why would it represent 6? These are just 10 each here, so we have to skip count them by tens. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. 60. So if there's a 60 in the tens place, we know that we have to write 60. Oops. Plus what? 5 in the ones? And we know that. We just put the 5 there. Perfect. We're going to have one last example problem before I let you guys go and begin your independent work. So here we go. This number I'm making up myself. It's going to be a triple digit number. Right? 112. Okay. So we need to determine the place value. So, ones, so ones, tens, hundreds. Okay. We have to start with the hundreds. So how many hundreds do we have? We have 1, just 100. It's simple. We know that. We know we can write just 100. And then we have to add. Let's go on to next. What's in our tens place? 1. So we add 10 here, right? Perfect. What's in our ones place? A 2. So we just wrote our expanded form of 112. All right. We did very good today, class. You guys did amazing paying attention and just following along to this video. I just want to show you guys one last thing kind of before we get started. Seesaw is where you guys are going to be going in to do your independent work. Now, you have an activity. It will look just like this. Sorry, I'm going to move this down here to the corner. Okay. So when you guys get on, it's going to look very similar to this. You're going to click activities. You will go to scheduled or assigned to you. Yours will look a little bit different. This is my teacher access. Give it 1 second. Just let it load. I'm sorry, guys. Oh, no. Okay, assigned. Here we go. And here are the instructions. If you have a hard time reading, click this right here, little play button. It'll read the instructions so you can hear them. I recorded them with my voice so you know what to do. Okay? So you're going to click here. You're going to click add response. You're going to click your name. Your names will be here. Okay? Sample student. That's just pretending like I'm one of you guys. Right? And it says, shade the piece of the puzzle that does not belong. Oops. Shade the piece of the puzzle that does not belong. So you guys are going to have to go in and complete some of these. All right, all of these, not some of them. I'll actually do this first one with you guys. So 46. So you're going to get shading tool, 46. Right, we know that we can do tens and ones. So let's start with this one. 4 plus 6. This is going to be the expanded form. But something's missing for me, right? We know there's a 4 in the tens place, but that doesn't mean 4, right? It means 40 because there's 4 tens. There's 4 rods, right? So we know that that one's wrong. So let's shade the piece that does not belong. Orange. So we got to click here. We got to get our color to orange. This one does not belong, right? We can just shade it over. Let's come over here. 46. That's correct. This one is going to be hard for you guys. It's okay. If you cannot read these ones, focus on these two. I understand. I know. Reading can be difficult, especially some of these big words. So 46, this is correct, so we would not shade it orange, right? 87. Tens. Ones. 30 plus 7. Well, in tens, it needs to be 80, not 30, right? So we know that's wrong, does not belong, shaded orange. Come over here. 37. Correct. So we would not shade that one orange because that one does belong. This one does not belong. If we have any questions, any confusion, call me, guys. I'm here to help. Okay? This is what my job is, and I love helping you guys and seeing you guys grow and learn. All right? Take your time. It might be difficult. Go back, watch the video, pause it when you need pause, replay it when you need replay. And please just don't hesitate to call, and I can't wait for you guys to see the rest of the videos. Thanks. Have a good day now. Bye.